Hi, my name is Dr. Gina Pritchard, and today I'm here with Michelle Hudson, registered dental hygienist and oral systemic wellness specialist at Granbury Dental Center. Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
We're
Good to see
excited.
you.
Good to see you as well. We are so excited to come today and tell everyone about our upcoming event, July 10th at Granbury Dental Center. At this event, we're going to provide ultrasound testing of the carotid arteries, and this testing is life-saving. You may have heard of screening tests such as coronary artery calcium score testing, that's done with CT, or an ultrasound look at the carotid arteries, even the femoral arteries that give the blood supply to the leg. But we know that doing this type of screening testing and understanding the current health of your arteries gives you a great baseline to know if you're at risk for heart attack and stroke or not. And so these type of screenings are being offered more and more in the dental offices, as well as the medical offices and other novel places that you might not have expected to have this type of testing before, because we're understanding more and more the benefit to this type of thing. So we're pleased to come together with Michelle and with Granbury Dental to offer this testing, to offer education regarding the relationship between the health of your mouth, the health of adequacy of your airway, all of the oral issues that can impact not only your cardiovascular health, but your risk of chronic diseases of all types. So if you're interested in this type of testing, please give us a call. But I want you to know that this is appropriate for you if you've never had a heart attack or stroke. If you're just wondering what your cardiovascular risk or risk of having a heart attack or stroke might be, it's also appropriate for you if you have had a heart attack or a stroke, a stent, or a bypass. Tell us about your patient, Michelle.
Our patient.
Yes.
So Steve came in a little over 6 months ago. He had not been to the office in 2 years. Dr. Baird, a little over 2 years prior to that, had done full mouth rehab on him. This is he was a very healthy man, a healthy lifestyle, and comes in over a little over 2 years ago. We're under the impression that he's still a healthy man. And I start going over health history, come to find out he had had a heart attack a little over 2 years prior to that. And he expressed that he kept looking for answers, but he was worried, he was stressed because he was just waiting to have another heart attack. He was going to the best specialist in the country and no one was giving him answers. And he should have never had a heart attack. He is healthy, he is fit, he eats healthy, and he had a heart attack. So I start to educate him on the Baldoni method, stressed his need to go see Gina, and he did. And I'll tell you what, that man fuels our purpose because he has quality of life. And you know how I know that? Because he told me on his way to Granbury Dental Center that day to get his teeth cleaned, he was talking to his buddy and he was like, I need answers. I don't want to die of a heart attack. I'm doing everything right. I shouldn't have had a heart attack. He comes to our office and he finds out about the Baldoni method and he goes to see Gina. We saved his life. Gina, you saved his life. So this event is so incredibly important. Whether you've had a heart attack or not, there's a lot of testing that is not being done with your general practitioners. They have to be a Baldoni practitioner, and Dr. Gina Pritchard is. And it is 2 hours of your day that you will forever, ever benefit from.
That's a great example, Michelle. And I'm so glad that you shared that story because, you know, this patient in particular had what we call sudden cardiac death, a cardiac arrest, if you will, where he, went down. And I think it's so key to have ever present in our mind the fact that over 300,000 cardiac arrests where someone is fine 1 minute and they just go down the next. Those are just the numbers yearly in the United States. That's not even worldwide. So and these are people that are at home, they're on vacation, they're at work, they had no idea that something like this was coming. So to bring us back to the importance of this event, and actually why I have the diagram of these arteries in the background, is you can have some cardiovascular disease, some arterial disease, atherosclerotic plaque that's residing in the wall of your artery, but you don't feel it. You do not feel a thing. until ruptures and a blood clot forms, occluding the entire lumen of the blood vessel. That can happen in seconds and minutes. But minutes prior to that, you feel just fine, but you're harboring atherosclerotic plaque in your arteries. So just like the patient that you described, you can be physically fit, lead a healthy lifestyle, but if you don't understand where you stand today with the health of your arteries, you really don't know your true risk. So that's why these type of tests are life-saving as an initial screening. And then just as you so beautifully told the story as well, Michelle, then it's important to find out if your arteries aren't perfectly healthy. Well, why not? And we know based on the Bell-Donin method, there are a whole host of root causes that really need to be identified, need to be resolved, optimally managed in order to reverse and stabilize the atherosclerotic process. So that's where the power of this relationship between medical and dental communities resides. And we're happy to offer that to anyone anywhere near the Granbury area. They want to be here on July 10th. So tell us how they can sign up, Michelle.
Please call the office right now, 817-573-3761 to reserve your spot for the CIMT, which is the ultrasound, and then listen to Gina explain the correlation between oral systemic health and just heart health. How are we going to get you healthy?
Looking forward to it, and sign up today.
Yes, you'll never regret it.
That's right.